Thank you so much for that kind introduction. I first really want to thank Antonio for his super comments at the outset in his keynote remarks. I think his points about meeting the moment and picking the right pivot for your organization is right on, and it resonates with me a lot. So thank you, Antonio, first. The main question that we're now facing is, as leaders and as companies, is the how. How can we activate purpose to the outcomes that we want? How can we tighten the linkage between aspiration and actual achievements? And how can we close the purpose gap with some of the research that we have already shared? That is the question. In my view, this is not just about purpose. It's also about power and empowerment. This is about who is in the room, who is making the decisions and trade-offs around promotions, around resource allocation, about determining the pace and definition of success. So a lot of what we have to do as leaders is confer power, transfer power to the folks that can make that difference. Now, from my discussion in one-on-ones with other executives and in forums like this, there are a couple of themes that come out pretty loud and clear to unblock and unlock that activation of purpose and reactivate it, re-energize it. Empower teams and inspire individuals. And they go hand in hand. They're closely linked. First, empowering teams. How do we move the middle of the organization where the day-to-day power is wielded and decisions are being made? This can't be only top-down or bottoms-up. It should be middle-out. As we know, at the top of the organization, we're making pronouncements and pledges, mission statements and metrics. These all make a lot of difference. And for the newer generations coming into organizations, we can't be bold enough, soon enough, fast enough. The bottleneck is really unleashing that big, vast middle, the functions, the market-facing units, to take the risks, to be creative, to actually try to make the solutions that matter for the future. It's a tough challenge because what's in it for me? There's a zero-sum game fear. There's risks that need to be taken. It's a little scary to promote people that you don't really understand or don't look like you. It's a bit bold to make decisions around products and pricing that's more climate sensitive or ESG friendly. It's tough to actually reconfigure your global supply chains to be more circular and sustainable. So it's up to us as leaders to meet that middle, to meet the moment with our colleagues, to unleash their boldness, their risk-taking, to really empower them to activate the purpose. This is about transferring and conferring the power and the trust in them. The second piece is inspiring individuals. As we know, we want to be safe, physically and mentally, psychologically, and Antonio talked a lot about that. We also want to be seen and supported. But most importantly, our colleagues want to be inspired. They want to feel like they belong to an organization that has a higher, broader purpose. They also want to belong to a workplace that is both joyful and just. Culture should always be an aspiration, not the worst set of behaviors that are tolerated or in preparation for a shareholder meeting. So this is about belonging, allyship, acceptance, and culture, the ABCs, to complement the other alphabet soup that's out there, ESG, DEI. As we know, diversity is a set of statistics and representation. But it's not just about age, race, and gender, because 90% of diversity, what if I told you, is invisible. And it's not just about inclusion, which is a set of attitudes, intentions, and initiatives. They all matter. But really, I think higher ground is a sense of belonging. And it's up to the leaders to provide that purpose and to also make people feel worthy of bringing their full and complete selves to work. So even for us, in my own firm, which is a professional services firm, we talk about dialing it up: diversity, inclusion, apprenticeship, learning, and leadership, dialing it up. Now, in summary, reinvigorating purpose and activating it, energizing it, requires us to have a change management mindset, to move the middle, to meet the middle and the entire organization where they are, and to inspire and be leaders that are worthy of that respect and that devotion. I look forward to the discussions that are coming and beyond today. Thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate the chance to speak with you. Bye for now.